What up? What up? What up? This is the PR Project, episode number 130. I'm here with my guy, Aaron. I'm here with this other guy, Gary. We are the PR Project. We talk about all things running. We talk about shoes that we love. We talk about races that we're training for. We talk about run culture. We talk about news. Make sure you are subscribed to this podcast. If you're listening on podcast platforms, hit subscribe. If you're listening or watching on YouTube, hit subscribe as well. Oftentimes, I listen to YouTube, and apparently that is major no-no for data plans. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So, yeah, we are the PR
Also,
Project.
give her a nice review.
Oh, yeah, give a nice review.
Yeah.
So you can leave. Wait, it's Spotify. You can leave like a written review. And
But at minimum, just hit the
we'll-
5-star button.
5 stars at least,
Yeah.
right? If there's ever 6 stars, hit those too. But yeah, thanks so much for listening so far. We're gonna have a good conversation. I'm stuck in like in a rambling mode right now. What's popping with you guys?
Nothing much. How are you, Gary?
I'm good. I feel like I'm back into the swing of regular training now, which is nice.
To hear it. We love to
Yeah.
hear it.
Yeah, it's like summertime is upon us, bro. Like it felt like it went from I'm not sure if summer's ever gonna be here to like summer been here for a minute. It feels like it's like middle of summer. It's not that bad though. Temperature isn't that bad, but something feels different.
Well, today specifically, since it rained last night, it was humid.
Yeah.
It was humid and like just no clouds in the sky, sunny. So that
Yeah.
kind of sucked. But
Bro.
yeah, no, it happened overnight for sure. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. And then it's just like
Not fine. Not fine.
It's not
This
fine.
is not
really
fine.
Fast.
Yeah.
I'm the what is that? The dog in
Yeah.
the GIF or the meme?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is not fine. though.
Yeah.
I'm in the fire and this is not fine. So I was down in Savannah for like 5 days, and I did
Georgia.
Savannah, Georgia. Yeah. And but so like the temperature wasn't like it was like 85 at the high, right? But even in the morning when you would like step out, like try to get out early, or maybe 7 o'clock or something like that, it was still 77 degrees. But the humidity just felt different down there. Like it was, I don't sweat that much. Like I sweat like a pretty light amount compared to like most people. When I would come back from my runs, it would be like I went through a sprinkler system.
Yeah.
Like it was the weirdest. Like there's no point in the day where it wasn't like that, and it was wild.
How close is that to the ocean? I don't know the geography.
I
very
mean,
well.
well, no, it's really close.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it?
not
It's
far.
really close. But then there's others. I mean, like it's just a humid ass. I mean,
Yeah.
place because it's and it's also like like I think Georgia's pretty foresty as well. Other than Georgia, Atlanta, it has a lot of like trees, but Savannah still has that. Everywhere you look is a little small forest because they haven't like just made it like full city yet.
Oh,
You know.
I had no idea.
So like once you're on the highway, like how Michigan is. Once you go up a little bit, it's a lot of trees.
Yeah.
It's like that, but much more like jungle-ish down there.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about it today. I'm like, is it the heat or is it the humidity that really like kills me? And I think it's the humidity.
It got to be the humidity because I figure. I mean, the heat is tough, but I think it's the humidity because I feel like that would be the part that would make you feel like heavier.
Right.
you know?
It's like almost like it's the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just is it's hard to breathe through, all that. But
Yeah.
it's in the beginning too. I saw I can't remember his name now. Dang. There would have been a nice little point to shout out, but homie made a reel and said, "I'm not unfit. It's just hot."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it's true though. Like
Yeah.
in the beginning of this, you may be a little unfit, but it's not as bad. Everything's like exemplified. If you or amplified.
Yeah.
If you everything's exempt. But you know what I'm saying? So like we just gotta get used to it.
Yeah,
gotta
that's
use
the
to
big thing. And it's funny because my first workout, like my first track workout, once it got warm, it didn't go well. And I messaged my coach and I said, man, this heat trash. Like I'm trash. Like everything is
I'm
trash.
Yeah.
Heat trash.
And then the second workout, I'm like, okay, maybe I'm acclimating a little bit. This was much better. And then today was trash. So it was just like, no, you thought, but not for real. You still trash. Don't worry.
I mean, but the cool part, like that's what. So would you rather a spring race or a fall race? Like your goal race be in the spring or the fall?
Fall.
But you training all through.
Yeah, right. But
the
that's
har-
I
the
think
harder
that's part of
part
the
to train through.
That's part of the motivation.
You think so?
Yeah, like I'm going to train through this hot, humid, whatever summer, knowing full well that there's a good chance, not guaranteed, because you've been to New York and in Berlin was hot last year too. It's not guaranteed, a good chance you can have a nice crisp fall day to let one
I
rip.
think all of my PRs came in spring races though, which is funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
I think I just got bad luck in the fall.
You know what? Me too.
Bad luck and like heat wise in the fall.
Weather wise.
But it's like, but it is. So I think historically, I'm just talking percentage wise.
That's why we're here.
Right. Historically, it's been proven. It's a fact that like I think a lot of the records came, the world records come in the fall.
Yeah.
Because of that, you train through the hottest parts of the year.
I mean, in
and then-
theory that makes sense, but then
But
like everybody is not from America.
That's true.
So
But I think that's true.
in Kenya,
What's their
you know,
summer?
is it because it's the closer you get to the
But
equator,
they don't even
all
count
of that
though.
stuff.
They don't even count.
It's-
Well, I mean, but I think it also depends on like where you go normally. Like Berlin normally isn't 70 or 80 degrees.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
normally 45 to 50 degrees. So it's
Same
like a
with-
perfect
same
day.
with New
So no matter
York
where
in
you come
November.
from, it's like this is perfect weather to
Yeah.
run in.
Yeah.
But the world record right now is from a spring race.
Spring race.
But then those same people are about to go for it in the fall, so we'll see.
Yeah. Did you see? I think Valencia. They said they didn't hire the guy that ran second place. They said we didn't hire him to come here and run 95%.
Yeah.
We're expecting him to challenge the world record again. So
Good.
I'm like, that's cool. And I thought that was interesting that they worded it that way. We didn't hire him to come run here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah.
And it essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they pay them to
That's
go.
what it is. Yeah. They just the terminology is
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
you
hire,
don't see
yeah,
that.
it
You
was
don't
a
see
hire.
that in sports in general. You
Yeah.
don't really see that. But I thought it
Yeah.
was interesting for him to say like, no, like we believe that he can run just as fast as he ran in the spring here in Valencia.
yeah. Valencia wants that Sub-2.
Yeah, they
The
said
funny part was-
that 203 stuff is cool, but
Oh,
we
that's
want
what he.
something
Yeah, I
more
read
serious.
it weird when I first saw that. I'm like, what is it? And I just kept going. But he was basically saying we didn't pay him to come here to run 203.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Got it. So that's the second place guy.
yeah, that's
right.
the second place guy.
And then Sebastian Sawe is running Berlin, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So
Is that
he
what it is?
running Berlin, and I think he's
Yeah.
running Valencia. And in Berlin's first, Valencia's second. So that'd be crazy. I don't know,
You
bro.
get to sit back and be like, let me see. Let
Let me see what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do
Yeah.
if I was.
Yeah, I wouldn't need
running
that.
under 2
I
hours.
would definitely want to be second for the motivation.
Yeah.
First of all, you beat me. Like I got Sub-2
I
and
gotta
you
see
still
what's
beat
up.
me. I need to see what you're gonna do in Berlin.
That's crazy, yo. First marathon, bro, is under 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But they work together though.
Yeah.
I didn't go back and watch. I normally go back and watch all the marathons, like just because I
Yeah.
like seeing them run real fast. But I didn't do it this time, so maybe I gotta go back and check it out.
Evergreen content. You can always go.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's-
unless it get put behind another paywall, but you
I
probably
hope so. I hope not. I mean, but speaking of running, since this is a running podcast, let's talk about this news that just popped up.
That was the worst segue ever.
I know. I mean, I've done better, but I don't think it was that bad. I mean, was it the worst? Probably.
Maybe you could have said like whatever. Just
I mean,
let's just keep
what
going.
What should I have done?
I mean, marathoning. Records.
Speaking of marathoning and not Americans, let's talk about the announcement that St. Louis will host the 2028 U.S. Olympic Marathon Team Trials. So I think it came down to, I think you were saying, was it Phoenix? Phoenix
Yeah.
or St. Louis are going to hold the U.S. Team Marathon Trials. And I think that's dope that St. Louis got it. One, because we know some people over there. Shout out to Ricky. And I feel like, I don't know how much he was involved in it, but I feel like he's been following this whole thing and like being very involved in the conversations, or at least like petitioning for it to be there, because he started talking about it months ago when it was just like I think 5 cities that were like on the list, and he was just talking about. I think he was posting about it or whatever. But he's super involved with not just his community, but I think with like the larger community there when it comes to running. So
You guys know the
That'd be
history? A
dope.
little bit of history.
go ahead.
So St. Louis was the first U.S. Olympics.
Really?
They hosted the first U.S. Olympics.
I
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
like 104 years ago in the 1900s. But so like over.
Oh my God, that just makes
it's
me
over 100
crazy.
years ago, like 1904
I
or
think
something like that.
I think I saw some crazy like highlights from that race. Like the guy that won was like he hopped in a car and he took a car to the finish, and they didn't realize until like
Yeah, there's a
after
lot
he
of shenanigans
finished,
going on.
and
Yeah.
then one guy he
Hopping in a Model T and getting going to the
Yeah.
front of the race is crazy.
I think it was one guy he got hungry, so he like ate a bunch of apples from a a tree in the middle of the race and then got sick, but still finished fourth. Like it was just nonsense.
Yeah,
it was nonsense.
yeah. But they got a lot of. I mean, the city itself has got a good sporting history, but they've hosted the Olympics, before, LA or anything like that, Atlanta and whatnot. So, but I think with listening to some of the people make these decisions, they're really going to spotlight the whole city throughout. They're going to end at the soccer stadium. I forget what it's called, but they have their own little. It's a football club out there. So that's what it's going to be, and they want to fill it with 20,000 people.
Oh, that's fine.
To watch the finish of it.
Finish on the track.
On the field, it's a soccer field.
Yeah.
So I say football now because it's World Cup time, but they're going to finish on the
distinguished, cultured gentleman.
Yeah, but they're going to finish in the stadium. I don't know if it's going to be track or how they're going to do it, or on the grass or whatever. But they want to fill up the stadium with like 20,000 fans. And
That's fire.
Yeah, and they're going to start at like the. Whatever college is there now was like the original like host site for the 1904 games. If I got the date right, so they're really putting a lot of like the history in the city into it. I don't know what Phoenix had. I'm sure they had something similar in terms of
but also
their
Phoenix.
own history. But I think St. Louis is good Midwest town that one actually I've never been to myself. So if we get the opportunity to go, I'm kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we could interview some runners.
Because you and I got to go last year to the or last time
we
to
did.
Orlando.
We did. I forgot about that almost. Yeah, that was fun. And it's like when you first announced, like when they first talking about Phoenix or St. Louis, it's gonna be hot either place because I mean St. Louis ain't a warm summer place.
Right. So I consider it the South.
Cool. So yeah.
When you said Midwest, it's like it's
pretty South.
It get close. It's on the cusp.
It's sticky down there.
Yeah.
But I mean, but then there's a dip. But Phoenix though in March, because this is gonna be March 25th, 2028. Phoenix in March is 1,000
I think
degrees.
Phoenix in January is 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, it's close. If it ain't 1,000, it's 900.
People go to Phoenix specifically to get away from winter, so there is no real winter. Like
they got reversed though. Like summertime, they just stay inside.
Yeah,
it's like 120 degrees.
Yeah,
it's not made for humans.
Yeah. But it's just a different heat. I don't know. But happy for the folks in St. Louis that and it's close enough we could. I don't know if I want to drive over, but we could make a road trip.
We could.
Yeah, Ricky put us up.
Yeah, Ricky, we would stay in his Ricky basement.
Reporting live from Ricky's basement.
Reporting live from. He got a studio.
Oh, we got it.
Oh,
we could be in Ricky's studio.
We might actually be outside to watch the race. We'll just get some monitors up and we'll call it.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like live, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect situation.
Yeah.
We ain't got to be in the heat of nothing. Yeah. And then in other news, and we'll stick on the running. This is terrible, bro. Y'all gotta help me out. So Nike After Dark sold out. So Nike did it sell out last year? This is Nike's second year doing the Nike After Dark, and Nike After Dark is a women's race, half marathon. I think, do they have a 10K? Or it's just half marathon?
I think it's just half.
Just half marathon. And last year was the first year that they did this series. Nike has done things in the past that were women specific races, but last year it was in 7 or 8 cities around the world. So this year it'll also be that, but they just sold out the LA stop fairly quickly, and I think that's dope. I think last year they had, I was air quotes, some issues. I think they had who performed last year? Doechii performed last year, and there was issues because she performed at the end of the race, but she has to go on stage at some point.
Yeah.
It's a night race, so there were people that didn't get to see her perform because of the timing of their finish. And it
I don't remember any of that.
Yeah, if you ran, let's just say you ran like 2.5 hours or whatever, she had already started her set, at some point, because you have to. It's in the stadium, So it was. I think that they'll probably change some things, and some people didn't get medals apparently, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, I don't think
They're
any
called
brand.
learning opportunities.
Yeah, I don't think any brand or a race intends to not meet the expectations of everybody in the race while also providing a larger experience for everybody in the race.
You did what Adidas and Satisfy did, just get multiple acts. I think they had like multiple punk bands out.
Something tells me most punk bands probably don't get as much money, or
I'm not saying get multiple.
But that would be fine. That's a thought though.
Right, you get multiple acts.
Maybe you do get
first place winners. First place runners get Doechii,
I mean,
Second place runners get Milli Vanilli.
It's Fab now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one of them has passed away.
Yeah.
oh, dang.
Yeah,
They just get
dark.
America 250 rejects.
Yeah, yeah.
The second people. Yeah.
I mean, so like if you finish earlier, you get to see 2 acts.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you get
Yeah,
to
that's
see 1
tricky
act.
too because like making the people that finish a little faster, do you make them wait? Like, do you make?
I think so.
I mean, every concert I've went to, I've waited. So
Yeah,
I
I think you
don't
just
see
gotta
why.
wait, bro.
I
think
don't
you
see
gotta
why
wait.
Or,
waiting
you know,
another hour is not.
get an up and comer and open up, or somebody.
Yeah.
There's lots of that's. I'm sure they've thought about all this stuff, but
Yeah,
I mean, and this experience isn't for us at all.
Right.
You know, but
Well-
I was I was looking at it from like the outside last year, and there was a lot of noise about it. It was like some people it was like amazing, and then some people were just really upset.
Yeah.
You know, and I think both probably had they're probably true to their own experience. But hats off to Nike for doubling down and doing it again, and hopefully they iron out the kinks. But then also, shout out to everybody who ran last year and coming back again to experience that again, because I just think it's a really dope moment for women's sport.
And I will say, like, a lot of the women runners I know, even the ones that don't race a lot, like, they really want to do that race.
That's fine.
Like, they really want to do that race. So they've done great marketing around it to like get people excited about it. Even people that don't necessarily like really care about running, like well, not running, but racing in that way. To be able to get like the casual, just everyday runners excited about something, that's cool. I did see some people talking about like how fast it sold out, and then how I think they were saying like men were signing up, and which is kind of unfair because it's taking spots from the women that wanted to sign up that didn't make it because it sold out. I thought that was interesting. I don't know how like Nike is filtering. If Nike can even like filter in that way.
I think you have to have. I heard this like when it came to every women's marathon. I heard that you have to have, because there was some noise about that a couple years ago. There has to be like a certain percentage available to whoever wants to run
to avoid like discrimination.
Yeah.
Kind of situations. Yeah.
And I mean,
but one more thing for people to.
I mean, I just think bro, like there's so many races.
so many.
Like I think it's cool. Like you don't want to discriminate. Like you don't force discrimination. But as I'm not signing up.
As a man, I don't see
I'm not
why you
signing
would
up.
be, especially like to sign up like the first day they drop the
I'm not
registration.
signing
like,
up, bro.
What are you doing? Like,
I'm not signing
come
up,
on,
dog.
bro.
Like-
Let them have something.
I mean, unless it has to be some super compelling reason, like my girl running and she just don't want to do it alone. She don't know nobody, and it's just like I'm not want to do it, and please, whatever. It had to be like a thing.
You don't even need a bid for that.
I mean,
Dog,
I mean, if we
imagine
being
a
real-
dude abandoning a race.
no, but you get like a Nike bib, like just a plain old swoosh.
Yeah,
It says like I'm in the race, but I'm not like
I'm here for the women's race.
Well, I'm not racing. I'm not here for a chip. I'm not here for a medal.
Yeah.
I'm here to
I'm
support.
just here for support. Like, you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
need it. You don't need a bid for that.
I'm just saying, like I'm just trying to give them a little grace.
A little grace. I
But-
understand,
But
yeah.
at the same time, I don't understand why. Just I don't know. They like, yo, I want that necklace in that concert.
The necklace is sweet.
If
The
the
concert is cool.
the concert,
You should be able to pay for the concert a la carte.
Right.
If
you
want,
should
if
be
really
able to pay
wanna
for the
go.
concert.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and then if you a dude and you sign up for the concert, you just gotta be in the top in the nosebleed seats.
Yeah. You gotta sacrifice.
And make
For
him
the greater
make
good.
him pay them the Madison Square Garden prices for this game 3. Make them pay that. I heard it was like what $7,200 or something like
I
that
think. Well,
for the worst seats.
they keep showing updates because
Yeah.
the closer they get to it, like the
People reselling.
Yeah, it's getting higher and higher. I think the last I saw was like 10-4 for like nosebleeds, which is ridiculous. Because why would you go to a game? Why would you pay $10,000 to go to a game to sit on the back wall?
Especially
But it's
game
not a
3.
bad seat
Especially
probably in
game
that
3
place.
though. You don't want game 3. You want game 4.
Game 4 is gonna be even more ridiculous
Right.
if they win game 3 and they have the potential to sweep and win the first NBA championship in 50 plus years.
Was it 73 or 78?
73.
73.
Okay. And we
73.
were talking about that this morning.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't wait. I'm so as soon as the Knicks, as soon as the Cavs beat Detroit in pitiful fashion and whatever floppers and all that, I immediately was like, dog, I need the Knicks to wash them, bro.
Yeah.
And they did.
And that turned you into a Knicks fan.
I'm about to get a Knicks tat if they win the championship. No, I'm saying, but they a good team to root for, bro. Like
They are. They're easy to
no
root
matter
for.
who they was playing against, OKC or the Spurs, I was going for the Knicks.
Yeah.
They're just a fun team to root for.
It's a cool story. They got a lot of good personalities. They don't have anybody on the team that like you necessarily like is hateable. You know?
Yeah, really not.
So it's And then the Knicks, the league is better. America is a better place when the Knicks are good. To be honest, like it's just
So it hasn't been a better place since the 70s, eh?
yeah, you know. The Knicks have had their like when Linsanity was going crazy, like people. Got excited
man,
about that.
Linsanity.
Yeah.
That was
They
crazy.
was good with Carmelo for like a year and a half. That was cool, but
Yeah.
nothing to
Nothing
this
else,
level.
really, bro.
Now, did you guys see that footage of somebody took a drone footage of the city last night?
No.
And like all the buildings that could do it, they're all orange and
had
blue.
The orange and blue. Yeah, that's
all of
fire.
them. Like that
That's
wasn't
fire.
just the Empire State Building. It was like all these buildings. It looked pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go to see the mayhem after the game.
Yeah.
Did y'all see them chasing that Spurs fan down the street?
No. Was it
Bro had a
real?
Spurs jersey on. They chasing him down the street like we got one. It wasn't even like it was one. It wasn't even. It was before the series started.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, these people are
Nah,
people
but-
crazy, dog.
I heard somebody say that New York gonna look like Gotham after Bane took over. Like
They finna flip that
complete
city over,
chaos,
bro.
bro.
Because they said the Knicks is like the only team in New York. Because you know every major sports sports league has 2 New York teams.
Mm-hmm.
They said the Knicks is really the only team in New York that everybody roots for because nobody really root for Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
nobody care about the Nets. Like
Yeah.
everybody in
The
New
Nets
York
ain't
loves
never
the
been
Knicks.
good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got the split fan base between the Yankees and the Mets.
Yeah.
Split fan base between the Giants and the Jets. But they said the whole city wants the Knicks to win. So.
We were talking about this on the run earlier. I was saying that when the Rangers won, the city went crazy too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't think they root for the Islanders. I think it's the Rangers.
True, but
But they're
there
more of a
is
basketball
also
city.
I was about to say there is also a cultural component there where not everybody in New York really cares about hockey, but
Yeah, it's true.
That's true,
everybody
true,
in New
true.
York cares about basketball.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you just it's almost like a default. You have to.
Yeah.
If you're from New York, like you gotta be into
Yeah.
this.
Plus, the Nets aren't really from New York.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
from New Jersey.
Right. Jay-Z was the one that moved him over. What was I about to say? Oh, so by the time this comes out, though, Game 1 will have Game 3 will already have happened.
Yeah.
Game 2 will be.
4.
Game 4 will be
TBD. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
like Wednesday or something.
for comparison, we're recording this the night after Game 2.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, so we're hyped right now.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm so hyped though.
Yeah, man.
I went to a bar last night just to watch.
I love that you're a basketball fan again, bro. It's really
Yeah, man, it's good to be back, bro. It's good to be back.
Have you
Yeah,
played
'cause-
82 and 0 yet?
No, so I
gotta play
seen that.
82 and 0, bro.
So it's
82
like
and
a
0 's
game
so
where you
addictive,
like
bro.
make the team based on like it's about like they stats.
Yeah.
And you just put a team together and see if you can get 82 and 0 based on statistics.
Yeah.
It's on a
But you like
platform?
Yeah.
it's like a browser based game.
Oh, okay.
You spin, it picks a team in a decade. And then you pick one player from that team in that decade.
Oh.
And then you pick 5 and then it adds their stats up and it says, "Oh, this team
This
will
is
go."
what your record would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So-
they see
Oh,
if
that's
you can get like
crazy.
82
So yeah,
and
it's
0.
super
I'm checking that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I'll
But
send
yeah,
a link.
man, I like grew up like I loved basketball for so long, and then like I just was like after a while I was like it was like after I don't know, it must have been like my mom used to be a big fan, and then like the strikes happened or whatever it was. I don't even know what year that was, like the 90s
Yeah,
probably.
Lockout 99.
Lockout, yeah. And then so she just kind of lost like because the way it happened was weird. It's like all right, y'all just but. So I just kind of like fell off around there, and then I got grown and was like, I ain't just gonna be sitting around watching basketball. And then I moved, so I'm like, I ain't about to be a Celtics fan.
I
You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel that.
Bro, I was at a Celtics game one time. We got to get back to running in a minute, but I was at a Celtics game one time, literally on the wall, bro, like back against on the like the last row, and Celtics fans are like
Crazy.
I mean, they like bleed green, right?
Yeah.
It's like New York and the Knicks, and they was going crazy. And this was Paul Pierce was on the court then, and and I just looked at him at these two dudes next to me. I'm like, they was cheering for him. He was the truth or whatever, and I was like, bro, just let me ask you a question. And my sister was like, don't do it. I'm like, so as a man, would you let two guys carry you, off the court by your legs and then come back in the game a couple minutes later? He's like, yeah, that was kind of crazy. I'm like, dog, he not the truth like that. I mean, he is, but whatever. So now I'm back. I'm back to being
Full
a fan.
circle moment. Lockout strike season.
Yeah.
1999. Who played in the finals? The Knicks and the Spurs.
Wow.
Full circle moment. It just took another Knicks Spurs matchup to get you back into basketball.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. Shout out Allen Houston.
Damn, Allen Houston that's a crazy throwback.
Crazy pool.
Crazy throwback. All right, so right now though, really quick, we were gonna do this before. So what's everybody? What are we all training for? You out here doing workouts in the middle of the day in the heat. You over here talking about you got your next workouts like 20,000 by 200 every 10 seconds, and then I'm running 26 miles on a random Saturday.
Yeah. We're all crazy in our own special way.
Yeah. What you got? What are you looking at?
So I think me and Gary are actually training for literally the same race. We're doing Firecracker Mile on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
You doing that one, right?
I'm doing that one. I'm going to do as many as I can, though, this summer.
Yeah,
That's going to be the big focus.
Miles?
Yeah. Miles.
Okay.
Like 1 mile races.
Yeah.
I'll do a lot of miles as well.
Yeah.
But like for mile races.
Okay.
So, yeah, we went the opposite of you. You
okay.
went super
y'all going
ultra.
1 mile. I'm going 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all got one firecracker. That's July 4th?
4th of July.
4th of July.
The morning of the 4th of July.
July 4th, same thing.
July 4th, 4th of July. I'm doing Western States 100 in 3 weeks from today. Bro, like, my mind.
I was wondering that. I keep thinking, I keep
mind-
hearing Western States, but I didn't know how many miles it actually was.
Yeah.
100, yeah.
Okay.
My mind is literally in California.
Yeah.
Like, the whole run, I just couldn't stay, like, here at all.
Yeah.
I just kept thinking about, like, everything. Because I went to the training camp 2 weekends ago. That was fire. Did we meet after that? Did we
I don't know.
after
We
that?
haven't talked about it.
So, like, I went to training camp. So, it was 3 days. It was 31 miles on day one. So, you run the last 72 miles of the course over 3 days. Like, they shuttle you back and forth, and you start and they pick you up and all that. So, it was like 300 people.
Yeah.
And maybe 1/4, it seemed, or maybe 1/3 of the people were actually running the race. Some people, because people are such a fan of this, this race, and it's so hard to get into to actually participate, that you get to see the course, and you get to be a part of that thing. And some people go there for training, because it's a great opportunity to train, because they got aid stations, like active aid stations with food and water and all that. So it's just an easier way to run that many miles. And it was 31 miles day one, 18 miles day two, and then 22 miles day three. And a lot of elevation gain and descent and all that. My legs were torched after day one because I kind of pushed the downhills because, like, that's the only opportunity I can get to, like, run like that type of terrain. And then day two was mainly downhill, so I, like, torched them again. By day three, I woke up, I was like, I don't think day three need me, But but then I thought about, like, I'm not going to feel any better at mile 80 of the race, so I went out there and did it. But it was amazing, great experience. But now every time I run, I'm thinking about, like, where would I be at, like, how's this going to feel around that point? But I'm super duper hyped.
Do you feel like that, like, helped you, though? Like, it
for
was
sure.
good for that data downloading and all of that good stuff?
It was good for that to experience it and see what you actually going to, you just don't get to see, like, one of the harder parts of the course. We did the hardest part of the course, but then the beginning, you come out of the valley and you cover, like, 2,500 feet in 4 miles, because you got to come out of Olympic Valley over, like, this middle mountain, and I think that's the highest point of the race. But it was also, like, a big confidence boost because I was nervous going to day one. Like, 31 miles in that type of situation is like kind of daunting or whatever. But after day one, I was like, okay, like, I think because we're in Michigan, like, you're lucky. You got to work hard to get 3,000 feet of elevation in a week. Yeah. And so I'm like, I don't know if my training is good enough, but it worked out, dog.
That's good. That's
good.
good.
So I'm like, I'm feeling confident and just got to stay healthy and recover and get,
I thought it was interesting that you said day three, you kind of thought about, like, skipping it. I had this moment in my workout on Wednesday that I'm like in the middle of because it was 100. I mean, it was 1 mile, and then 6x400, and then 3x200. Mm-hmm. So I did the mile. That was fine. Like, by the second or third 400, I started to feel a little shaky. And then in the middle of the rep, for some reason in my mind, I just thought, like, where else would you rather be than here? Like, right. If you really want to, like, achieve these goals that you say you want to achieve, if you really want to do the things, if you really want to run the times or whatever, it's like, what else could you be doing right now other than, like, pushing yourself in this workout? And I'm just like, it kind of reframed it for me. Like, I could be at home, like, not doing nothing, but is that going to, like, I'd be comfortable, but would that, like, be in service to the goal that I say I have? Like, am I as dedicated to the goal as I say I am to deal with the discomfort that I'm in right now, instead of like, all right, I just got to finish this rep so I can, get to the recovery. It's like, no, like, be in the rep, feel the discomfort, because where else would you rather be?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to hurt, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys saw our friend Megan Morant. She just ran a mile, and she ran it at 4:37. So she's already got her OTQ, just ran a 4:37 mile, but she showed back the photos, her getting an OTQ with a big smile on her face, her in the middle of this mile, and she is suffering. I wrote, I just sent her a message saying, hey, I'm training for a mile too, and she just wrote, let it rip.
Yeah.
And so I'm in the middle of these these intervals as well. And so all I can think about is just, let it rip. It hurts. It sucks. Yeah. But, if it all works out, because that's all I'm looking for is a sub 5. I can 5:59, 4:59, 59 is all I need.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
But I mean, and if like, yeah, where else would you rather be? But then also it's like, if you can, it's not going to be any easier. Like the race that you're training for is going to be probably harder than that moment, most likely. So it's like, go through that then, because you're doing it to get used to that feeling.
Right.
It's not, a lot of times we like go through all these training blocks and workouts and we assume and expect it to get easier for some reason, even though our goals are sliding forward and getting more aggressive. And so we get in these workouts like, this should be easy. We're talking ourselves like backwards, instead of like, you're supposed to be getting used to like this form of suffering, so that when you get out on the race day, you've been here before and you've pushed yourself through this on a random Wednesday, after work or before work, So it's like, go through all that, because this is the part. It's not so it's easier during training. It's so it's like easier on race day to maintain when all the red flags are up,
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, sometimes it's hard to like talk yourself into that.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to believe that when you on like rep 8, and it's just like, bro, I don't want to do this anymore.
No.
But like, that's the difference between, like, I'm not gonna say the difference between a good race and a bad race, because like it's never that like granular. But like, we talk about like having the mental grit or whatever, the mental like just sharpness to be able to like see the bad and keep pushing. But like, if you are constantly like pushing that away, then it's like building a habit, Yeah. It's like you gonna do the same thing when it comes to race day, and you might leave it on a line for what? Because it like hurt for a little bit. Like
I think you and I had similar experiences. We for our first 2 workouts. My first workout was trash. It was just my leg felt heavy. My times weren't even anywhere near what I was supposed to be, and my coach was like, well, I would hope so.
Yeah.
I would hope your first track workout isn't, an A+ workout, And then the second one, it hurt really bad, but I hit all my times, but I didn't realize I was doing it.
Yeah.
But I think it just goes back to what we I completely lost my train of thought. But I think it goes back to like what you're saying about, this is going to hurt. This is how it's going to feel. It's a means to an end. Yeah. I completely lost my train of thought.
No, I mean, it's just it's not supposed to be, if your workouts are easy, then you're just
that's what it was. Like in a marathon workout, a lot of times we're supposed to do like maybe, B, A- workouts sometimes, and save a lot of the energy for like the race. I think in these speed sessions, you really just need to, put the hammer down as much as possible. Did you get track hack? Because I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been having like some respiratory situations, and I would imagine some of it has come from running, but also my allergies is just destroying.
Allergies
you guys
crazy.
got that issue.
I was like sneezing while running.
Yeah.
Earlier. We were running. I'm like sneezing while running at this point.
And I sneeze like super loud, so it's just like, it's been a.
Yeah, I don't have the
looking out
allergy
their blinds like.
but I had the track hack for sure.
Yeah.
Like within the first couple laps, I could feel it. I was like, oh, this is bad.
Yeah, and my hamstrings like, okay, like you forgot that you don't use these that much.
You know what I realized?
Yeah.
I'm realizing I don't think I can wear plated shoes on the track.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Because my plantar starts to act up a little bit. Like no matter, like I've been trying to switch them out, seeing if it's a matter of what shoe. Mm-hmm. I don't think I can do plated shoes.
It's definitely not them ones.
Yeah, I don't want to name them.
Yeah, definitely don't wear them.
But it's
not for your foot.
Yeah, but now I'm like trying to look for like what kind of other speed shoe could I wear.
Gotta take it back.
Yeah, take it back, bro.
Yeah.
Get you some spikes.
I have spikes.
Super
I
flats.
think I'm breaking the spikes out.
You might want to chill though. Definitely like zero drop.
We start with flats. Start with something.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna look at that for sure. I got some Alta somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably I don't think there's
We'll
zero
get you
drop up there.
the what was it, the Nike Miler, the ones that people back in the day that was super
the
flat,
Nike
but people loved them.
They still make those?
No, but we can get you a vintage pair.
I know we can trim off the bottom of some shoes, take some pegs and just cut off the bottom.
What's the guy's name? Bowerman style? Just get a waffle liner.
Oh right, bro. If you out here making shoes in your garage, we on the next level now. This is a random little twist here. So I was running. So I went to this run club. Shout out to Certified Runs with a Z. Certified Runs and
Black folks love a Z, bro.
a Z, yeah. So I was down in Savannah, pulled up on the Global Running Day run. It was on a Saturday before Global Running Day, and so I pulled up to the run, and so I'm running this group, right? And that day I had to run 28 miles, so I just started with them, and there's a person that's running. There's a girl that's running, and she I would be running, and all of a sudden she would just kind of take off and run past me, and then I would just stay this pace I was going, and then I would catch up to her, and then I go past her, and then she would run past me. She was basically doing interval work. And I'm like, this poor girl don't know what. I will turn on the gas right now, and then just bury you in this group run. But it was just I thought about it because when you in a group run setting, you don't know who's what.
Yeah.
You don't know what somebody PR is. You don't know if they just started running yesterday or they about to go run a 2:20 marathon. So my thing is, runners should have the stats above their heads, so you know who. Because you could be endurance or top speed or whatever. There should be stats above people's heads, so you know who to mess with in these run settings. Because she had no idea. I got back to the run, and I'm just standing there waiting on her to get there.
She thought she was a mere mortal man.
She thought I was a mere mortal. And she has no idea.
But you don't know if she could be just got off the NCAAs.
She could have. I'm just saying, it just thought, no shade to her, but it was just because you can tell, you know what I'm talking about. Know how somebody pull up to a run, you can tell, why are you racing me? Yeah. Don't do that. Yeah. Because now I'm going to be petty, and now I'm going to run a little faster, and then now we in this situation. So there should be stats above people's heads so you can see, what's going on. And then that would also help.
Pitch it to the meta glasses people.
So you see Aaron, you see his stats based on
his Strava profile.
I don't think you need stats. I think you need a warning.
Warning?
Yeah. Don't race me.
Don't,
because I am petty.
Right. Oh yeah. Just petty. It should just be petty monitors above everybody here. But I think that would cause a lot of less drama in the run club setting because everybody would be where they're supposed to be.
I think it causes more. I think it would cause more.
Yeah, because now people out here testing you. So they go see, you a 2:30 marathoner? Let's see what them. Let's see.
Let me see. Yeah.
But it's interesting because I was thinking about that because I ran with a nice group on Thursday. Mm-hmm. It was probably 8 of us, and I kind of had to reel Joseph X in because he get excited and he start inching up. So I had a question would you rather run with a group that you have to run a little faster to keep up with, or run with a group that you have to slow down a little bit to stay with? Which one is
on a daily basis?
Just on a random easy day. Faster. You want to be with the group that's pulling you to 7:20
random
rather
PRs.
than 8:50.
It's not like we don't do that to each other already.
Yeah, that's true. That's literally what we do to each other every day.
That's true.
Today in the middle of the run, I was like, "We're not doing this," and I slowed down. Out loud, I was like, "We're not doing this, guys."
I think I would rather be with a group that's a little slower.
Me too,
sacrifice, some seconds. This guy's crazy, man.
Yeah,
but it's not on purpose.
It is on purpose.
No, it's not.
It's not a chance.
It's when you said today, I'm not doing this.
It's not on purpose.
I didn't even notice the pace.
What?
When you said, "Well, I'm not doing this," I slowed down because
you need awareness.
I
Because
don't.
all you inch up every run.
That go on your stats too.
Inch up.
That go on your Ray-Ban stats. Awareness 0.
Awareness 0. Yeah,
Pace awareness 0.
Gary go elbow you and inch up the whole run.
And he gonna step in front of you.
Oh, Gary.
That I will do, but that's not on purpose either. But I will inch up the hill. I absolutely will admit to doing
all
that.
of your flaws in running come from cross country.
Maybe.
Puddles, randomly
I don't
just
call
run
them
right.
Flaws.
Yeah, they're flaws. They're definitely flaws. Puddles, you gonna step in every one of them, and you're going aerodynamically or whatever, strategically step where it hits everybody else but you.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
By the way, that's a skill.
These are ancient secrets.
Right. You're going to inch up on the run and make everybody run at least 10, 15 seconds faster than they're supposed to. Unless somebody stops you.
Only uphill.
Charging uphill is crazy on an easy run. And then you go and throw bows.
No, I don't do that anymore. I
You
almost
just
got
did it to me today.
No, you
You
ran
almost
into
broke
me.
my finger today.
You ran into me.
I was running straight line, Gary.
No. You ran into
You
me.
said sorry, so you knew you was wrong.
And you did too.
I mean, I I'm a nice guy. Oh, man.
Gary doesn't have the worst flaw of all. Like the number one flaw of like group runs though.
What's that?
Let me ask you something.
No, it's in the same vein though, because we have a friend that does it.
Let me ask y'all boys something.
When it comes to awareness, when you need to, rid your stomach of some extra gases,
Oh, that's
you have to
number
be
one.
considerate and step to the side or step to the back of the group.
Because it's not
and
like
not
you gonna,
catch people like downstream. Because people do that and it's just,
I mean, it's not like you're not gonna smell it
nah.
for real. But it's just a thought. Like, why you do that?
Yeah.
Like, cause you could have.
You can crop dust back.
Oh, wait, okay. Let me ask y'all a question. Which one? I think I know, but which one's worse? Somebody that lacks awareness of like when they like do snot rockets or spit, or like the fart situation.
Snot rockets and spit for me.
Don't get no spit on me, bro.
Yeah.
So we were in in Western States training camp, walking up to the start, and it was a dude with a group of people, and he was obviously one of the runners, and they was just walking behind him. He like did a snot rocket, and the lady, it was like a group of women that was with him, and she was just all of a sudden she was like, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "What?" She was like, "Your snot just got on my face." I'm like, "Bro, you couldn't." That's worse than anything. Like a person that won't step off to the side or whatever to clear whatever they got to clear. You got to do what you got to do.
That's serial killer
But go
behavior.
off to the side, bro. That's the number one thing.
That's-
If you snot rocket or whatever and it hit me, I just would never run together ever again.
My goal in life is to never have other people's boogers on me, bro. That's disgusting.
It's a good
That's a
goal to
pretty
have.
good goal. Yeah, that's a pretty obscure but pretty good
Like,
goal.
Damn.
All right, well, let's change the subject. Everybody probably listening is like, oh my God. I mean, but
Trigger warning for sure.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Put a
if you
disclaimer in front of the show.
run enough groups, maybe they didn't get hit, but you've been like,
Yeah.
somebody did the wrong thing, and it was like, yo, bro, that could have been records. All right, you guys ready for the next one? Gary, talk about this reel that you sent us.
Oh, it's been a minute since I watched it, but basically there was this girl. She ran in a 5K. It's called a no watch 5K, where you can wear your watch to get the Strava stats or whatever, but you got to cover it up with some tape, and that's the whole point of it is try and feel your way through the run versus, trying to check your watch every like mile or 100 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought, how did they try that? I
Yeah.
still want the stats,
Yeah.
But I like to be able to see, like how well I feel a run versus like using my watch to kind of guide me on that.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I think maybe not for a 5K though,
I'm okay.
like a longer race.
I'm okay. I want to see the stats.
Why?
Like I look at my watch
Why?
constantly while I'm running the easy run.
I remember somebody. We were in Boston. You were on a panel in Boston. I forget the guy's name, but he had said, "What happens if you're running really well, like you were on it, and then you look at your watch and you realize you're running too fast and you slow down."
Yeah, what's the name? Calvin Kipton took off his watch so he wouldn't have to see the pace
Yeah,
because he was running so
It's
fast.
interesting.
Sarah Hall did too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting because like, does the watch help us stay at the pace, or does the watch turn into our like governor? You know,
Right,
like
yeah.
is it holding us back? Like, if you don't ever run a hard effort without it, you never know. I feel like I would crash and burn because I would probably just be running too fast, but maybe I wouldn't.
Maybe you wouldn't, right?
I feel like for certain races you just gotta do what you gotta do. Like a mile, you kind of just have to go.
Right.
You
Yeah.
probably should just
There's
turn it
no way
upside
your watch
down.
is gonna be able to keep
You gotta
up
turn it
with-
upside down and you just gotta go.
Yeah.
But for like a 5K, I could see you having some control. Like I'm gonna look at this for the first bit and then make sure I'm on target, and then I'm just gonna have to do the rest. But I feel like even a marathon, like you could, after 22 miles, like just don't look anymore and just go.
Yeah.
Like there's some moments, but a lot of times you kind of want to see the number.
No, I'm not. I do, but I like to try it. I like to
Oh, you
try
should
and
try
see.
it. You should try it.
I think maybe I will.
Try it and report back.
Try
This
it, yeah,
segment
try
was
it
brought
and
to you
come
by
back.
Big Watch.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of big watch, I got a new watch.
What is that?
Kuros.
Ooh.
The Apex 4.
Ooh.
Big face.
Yeah.
But I had to get one that could last for 20 something hours. So this is it.
Well, I've got a Pace 3. It lasts for 2 hours and 58 minutes and 3 seconds.
I'm still on the Pace 2, and I haven't had any issues. I don't have it right now.
Bro got a shiny watch over there. That's why he
Forgot
kept it
about
on the
wearing
table. He said, "Well, I got to roll." Oh, sorry. But yeah, like let's get into the Run Culture Court, because people have been sending us some good stuff. So it's like a lot. It's actually a few things that we could talk about. I think we should talk about the one that had something to do with people like announcing their race.
Yeah, just get into it.
Okay.
Just get into it.
Cool. So Run Culture Court is a moment where we take a moment where people send their ideas in and things that they want to be put on trial in run culture. Normally it's something that they want to be done away with forever. But so one that we have on here, I don't have it word for word, but the gist of it is people that will post a picture of them running a race a year or more ago during the time of this year's race to say good luck to everybody running the race. So let's just paint the picture. I ran London in 2024. And so London Marathon comes around and I post a picture of me in London at the marathon and say good luck everybody running the marathon this weekend. Should that's put on trial? Should it happen or should it never happen again?
I think the way you did it is not as egregious as...
I didn't do it.
I'm sorry. The way you described it is not as egregious as other folks who talk about their whole experience. You know, last year I ran Boston and this was the most amazing thing and I'm going to drop a ton of photos on it, you know, and they do it like the day after, the day of, you know.
Or day before, even worse.
Yeah. I think if you say good luck with a photo of yourself, it's maybe a little bit guilty, but, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of did it this year myself.
Did you?
Yeah, I put like advice for Boston.
Okay, that's different. Next.
I feel like that's
different.
Okay. I think so. Since we are the Supreme Court of running right now, I think we are
100%.
setting precedent on this case. I think there should be a statute of limitations.
Okay.
So if you ran a race more than 5 years ago, then you're allowed to post. But if you ran it last year, you got to let it simmer. If you ran it 2 years ago, you got to let it simmer.
2.
If you ran it 3 years ago, you got to give it a 5 year window of not posting it. And then I want to see you pulling out a photo of you running the Boston Marathon in 2008. I want to see that because that's different. I won't confuse that with a picture. I won't confuse that.
You want the grainy photo.
I want,
I need to know that this was shot on an iPhone 10.
Yeah. I want it to look like, okay, they got you on, they took this picture with a Nikon, like, little point and shoot digital camera. I want you to be in, like, the worst Nike freeze, whatever.
It has to be clearly not this year.
You know what I'm saying? Because it can't look like you trying to fish for likes and make it seem like you ran this year when you didn't run this year, because that's cap.
All right. So my thing is straight to jail for all of it. If you not running this year, don't post nothing. If you can write this, we got threads for a reason. You can write, "Hey, good luck to everybody in London this weekend."
Instagram
and
notes,
let it go. Whatever. Instagram notes, good luck. You could write in the story with a black screen, but don't post no pictures of you the day before or a day of the race that while other people is having their moment and they fun. Like you said, to a certain extent, you just got your clout last year or the year before or 7 years ago. You got your clout. And there's also 364 other days or 363 other days where you could just post this willy-nilly. If you ran Boston 2008, you can post that whenever you feel like it, but just don't post it on Boston Marathon weekend when other people are firing off other stuff that they're there. They're about to go run the race. Let them have the attention that they need to have. And I don't get the whole, like, it's a picture of me, but good luck to y'all. Like, just let it ride, bro. Like, straight to jail. Get rid of it. If you have tips and things for other people, it's like, this is a moment where, like, hey guys, blah blah blah. If you be of value,
if it's helpful,
saying good luck and here's a picture of me, I did it already.
Self-serving.
Yeah, it's like, I did this already, guys. Go have fun. Like, because if you were there, if you were there again, you wouldn't be posting the picture of you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. You just wouldn't, because you'd be posting pictures from now. Since you can't, don't.
And shout out to Kafuzi. You don't have to buy the race photos, but if you're gonna post the race photos,
Buy the
race
photos.
Yeah.
So don't pull out no 2002 pictures with big watermarks on them that say
Hey,
race joy photos.
Bro.
Like, nah, bro,
Dog.
we don't want to see that.
Okay, let's add a layer to this. If you post a picture from years ago and you're not there this year and it has a watermark on the picture and you also are clout chasing and posting this year too, Instagram stricken for 6 months.
Life sentence. Life sentence.
Life sentence.
Life sentence.
No more
bro.
running Instagram
No
for you.
more nothing.
No running threads. You
New
out.
sport.
You out. For real, dog. Like I've never. Every time I see it, I won't engage with the content. I can't do it. Don't do it, bro. Unless you're gonna come with some value and say, here's some solid tips that you can use. And then because people read that, like, okay, sweet, thank you, I'll remember that.
Yeah.
But unless you're gonna dig in your bag where you actually have some advice for people, just let everybody have some fun, dog.
Yeah. Don't come to somebody else's birthday with the best,
I remember
best fit on.
Don't come to somebody else's birthday talking about your birthday.
Yeah.
It's like don't wear white to a wedding.
You're not supposed to wear white to a wedding?
Not unless you're the bride.
All right, well,
Yeah.
I'll take that suit back. But yeah, I just that one kind of got me. But there's some other. Did any other run culture court stand out to y'all?
I don't know if I saw anymore.
I think the one that using your Strava PR versus your chip
Go
time
ahead.
PR.
Let's do it.
Talk about
I
it.
think that is egregiously illegal.
Okay, no, you got it. You
Yeah,
got it properly.
yeah.
Properly.
So if you say, oh, I gotta, because your Strava time and your chip time oftentimes don't line up, or you don't even run an official race, but your Strava time is faster than what an official race is. Or you can run a road 10K on a training, and Strava says this is your 10K PR, but in the race you never even came close to that. But you're gonna say my PR is whatever my Strava says, not the official PR or chip time from whatever race. Whatever race you run, that's your PR.
Yeah.
Because that's officially timed. If you say, oh, it's my Strava time, I can manipulate my Strava time. I can't manipulate a chip time.
No. Chip
Also-
time.
Also, it's you're gonna go under investigation. Like if they got people on the internet,
I'm calling a marathon
Say, he
integrity
call-
investigation.
I'm
Tip line
snitching.
myself. I am calling him myself. Yo, I see some funny stuff going on.
yeah. Like I've got multiple. I run the marathon under 3 hours twice officially, but if you go to my Strava, I've got 3 other sub-3s on there.
Yeah.
I don't count those.
No.
Because I didn't run those officially.
So the question is, should you go to run culture court jail if you mention Strava time over chip time?
I feel like that's a obvious yes.
Yeah,
Obvious yes.
for sure.
Straight away.
Obvious
Yeah.
yes.
that's
Is it
unanimous
is it
decision.
like a slap on the wrist, like, hey, don't do that? Or because there's people that, so I've seen people post both, and like, this was my time, that's my chip time, but my Strava time said, like, in the same post, and
Your
that
Strava
is
time-
that's more intentionally deceiving, because you know that you're supposed to. Some people don't know. They go, oh, my Strava time, I got a PR, but then you ran, or somebody be like, oh, this. Okay, hold on. The course is the course.
Yeah.
Right. If you Chicago Marathon, if you do the wrong tangents and all that stuff, you're running more than 26.2 miles.
Right.
That's just the nature of running.
Yeah.
And in every sport that's like that, it's not going to be exact. And if you do it too good, it might be a little under, and that's on you kind of too. But you can't run 26.7 and then say, but the course is wrong. That's on you to make that time that distance shorter.
It's like if you hit a home run in a field that's further out, and you like, well, that would have been a home run if I was
Right.
at Yankee
Yeah,
Stadium.
yeah.
It's
Right.
like, but it wasn't.
But it wasn't.
The other thing you can't do is if you run a half marathon PR in the middle of your marathon,
Yeah.
doesn't count either.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, none of that. None of that funny. Unless somebody's like, no, you can't post it. Like if you're having a conversation with somebody, like, what's the fastest? You can say like, this is during that one race.
Yeah, you've
And
covered
you
that
actually,
distance. Yeah, but
you actually frying yourself. You telling somebody, even though it's a PR, you telling somebody your PR for the half is from the PR that you had in the marathon. You really frying yourself, because if you train for that race, your PR will probably be faster. Your half marathon time would be faster than the full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you really shortchanging yourself. Just say like, I don't have one.
Right.
But yeah,
I mean,
Strava time gotta
long
go.
story short, don't post that Strava time if you know it's way different than what your real finish.
It should just never happen.
Nah,
Just never happen.
Yeah. Unless you never run a race, ever.
It is the first time you made a mistake.
and you have no stats to.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You never run. Okay.
You never run a race. You're just out there for fun.
But people be doing that. So they be knowing what they doing. They be knowing what they doing. Dog. All right. Let's jump over to shoe of the month.
Yeah.
All right. So the shoe of the month segment is dedicated to a shoe that maybe you've wanted to just run with a couple times and you just absolutely love, or you've run a bunch of miles in and you just can't stop running because it is your favorite shoe of the month. So Aaron, you got yours on deck. I knew what shoe you was bringing before you brung it.
You've seen my videos and me running this too
Yes.
much. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so my shoe of the month, Mizuno Neo Vista 3. I really like this shoe. My shoe of the month, full disclosure, we didn't do shoe of the month for April because I forgot to bring my shoe of the month for April.
I had my shoe.
But it would have been the Metaspeed Sky because I ran Marathon PR in it. But Mizuno Neo Vista 3, just a great daily trainer. Just a shoe that whenever I just don't feel like thinking about it, I just grab this one because it's like I know this is gonna get me where this is the perfect easy run shoe. I do strides in it. It looks cool. That's, as we know, that's a big part of it. I know we got a comment on one of our fashion running fashion reels, and it's like, who cares about what you look like when you're running? You just gotta lock in and run.
I was about to type something like, oh, let me leave that alone.
If that's how you feel, then I'm sorry, my guy. This podcast is probably not for you because we really care about how we look when we run. That's just like part of the thing. So yeah, Mizuno Neo Vista 3. I think this is a $160 shoe. I believe it is out right now. I would recommend if you need a daily trainer. Shout out Mizuno. Shout out all the good people over there. Crafted to experience effortless performance. I would agree.
They're pretty close, yeah.
They nailed it.
Very good shoe.
Very good.
Very good shoe.
Very good. Very good.
Very good shoe. Go ahead, Gary.
Sure. I dug this one out of the archives.
Woo.
This is the Salomon Aeroglide 3. I think it came out like the beginning of 2025. But I've been reaching for it quite a bit, especially this past month. Because I want something that's not like super squishy. I want something more of a ground feel, and even though it's got a max cushion type foam to it, I don't feel like I'm super high up, and I don't feel like I'm squishing the ground as much. So it's got a good I don't know what foams, EVP, TPU,
XC,
whatever.
maybe, yeah.
But it's that
WWE.
Energy Evo foam. It feels
Off the top rope.
but it feels like styrofoam.
Yeah.
But it's one of those. As soon as you slip them on your feet, I feel completely comfortable, and I can do almost anything with this. I can go, long runs, short runs, like strides as well.
Yeah.
But it's probably my most comfortable on foot shoe that I have.
Nice.
I think there's actually a 4 out now, as well. This is pretty old.
I don't know if it's
Don't think
out,
so, no.
but I think it might be.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
But so I hope they don't change it too much. But
Yeah, I don't think so.
like I said, this is well over a year old. But I think I've only got 83 miles on it, so it's still in pretty good condition.
Yeah, it looks good.
I wore the gravel version of it Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember we got the
Gravels.
gravel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
the
It's
4.
the same shoe.
That's the 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a hot.
Same
Oh,
spot.
that was a
shoe,
gravel
pretty
though.
Yeah, yeah.
This isn't a gravel.
No.
Yeah.
That's Aeroglide, and then the other one was Aeroglide gravel.
Gravel.
The camouflage one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Nice looking shoe, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cool.
Actually, I haven't used those for running. I
Me
just-
neither.
bit
That
out
was
of
my
style.
first time wearing it on a run for sure.
Yeah.
Because I've worn them for
Lifestyle.
fashion purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Salomon going to come in today. I mean, they're already, solid company, obviously. But I feel like they're going to come in today on the road soon when it comes to, daily trainers.
Yeah.
All right, so last but not least, this is the Hoka Skyward X2. This shoe has been through, I'm about to say a number that y'all probably never going to hear me say for a shoe, 150 miles in this shoe.
That shoe right there.
Yeah, I threw it in the washing
Oh,
machine.
I was about to say you've been
So
tiptoeing.
tiptoeing my Jordans. So the Hoka Skyward X2, 150 miles in this shoe. Very much, I don't think it does have somewhat of a plate in it, so I think it's in the super trainer category. It's much better than the first one. The first one is a little clunkier, heavier, and felt like just not really a part of your foot. This one is, I've done upper 20 miles in it. I've done little 6-mile runs. You can pick up the pace a bit. Not like one of those ones where you could throw a bunch of intervals in, I don't think, but a really, really solid shoe. Skyward X2 by Hoka is super fire, and it cleans up well in the washing machine, as you can see.
That was iridescent hits on there is fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough.
These brands are all like really starting to come around with some really dope like colorways to make everybody feel good, especially for those ones that like to look good on the road.
I don't care.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to get out there and whatever performs the best is what I'm gonna wear.
Hey, if it performs the best, give me the best colorway as well, please.
These things aren't mutually exclusive.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks so much, guys, for listening to the pod. Next time we see or talk to you guys, will be
You'll be preparing.
I think it'll be right before I go off to Western State. So tap in with us. Make sure you follow each one of us on Instagram if you don't already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the podcast. Make sure you hit all the stars and share with a friend and all that stuff. But we really appreciate the growth so far. Like, people are really liking all the clips. People are liking the new platform and the way everything comes out. So keep tapping in.
Yeah, keep engaging.
Yeah, keep engaging, and it just helps us do more things. And hopefully this turns continues to roll and turns into something bigger and bigger, and we get to kind of have more fun with doing things outside of this little setting. So
for sure.
Keep caping for us, guys.
We need you.
All right. Peace out.
See ya.